everyone! Welcome back to Cinesaga. Today, we're diving deep into the all-time best fantasy web series you absolutely need to watch. If you're a fan of magic, mythological creatures, and epic battles, stick around because this list is pure gold. From the mystical to the downright magical, let's count down the top 10 fantasy web series of all time. At number 10, we have The Witcher. Based on the book series by Andrzej Sapkowski, The Witcher is a tale of Geralt of Rivia, a mutated monster hunter in a world where magic, humans, elves, and monsters coexist. Geralt struggles with his own identity while being drawn into political and magical conspiracies. The show blends magic, sword fights, and deep character arcs. At its heart is the idea that monsters aren't always what they seem, and sometimes humans are the true villains. Coming in at number 9 is Shadow and Bone. Set in the fictional world of Ravka, Shadow and Bone tells the story of Alina Starkov, a young soldier who discovers she has a unique magical ability. As Ravka is torn apart by war and a mysterious shadowfold, Alina becomes a key figure who can change the fate of the nation. With themes of power, loyalty, and betrayal, the show immerses viewers in a visually rich fantasy world full of intrigue and danger.
It is magic.
At number 8, we've got His Dark Materials. Adapted from Philip Pullman's beloved trilogy, His Dark Materials is an epic journey across multiple worlds. The story follows Lyra Balakwa, a young girl who embarks on a quest to uncover a dangerous secret involving parallel universes, talking animals, and a mystical substance called dust. Her adventure becomes intertwined with Will, a boy from another world. This series delves into complex themes of free will, religion, and morality.
Hope will spark.
The Magicians hits our number 7 spot. This series takes place at Brakebills University, a hidden institution that trains students in magical arts. However, this is no ordinary fantasy tale. The Magicians shows magic as dangerous, with real consequences. The protagonist, Quentin Coldwater, discovers that the fantasy world from his childhood books is real, but far more menacing than he imagined. The show balances lighthearted moments with dark and emotional journeys, challenging its characters in unexpected ways. Number 6 on our list is Carnival Row.
Fly him up there.
In a world where mythological creatures and humans live side by side, Carnival Row centers around a detective, Rycroft Philostrate, and a refugee fairy, Vignette Stonemoss. Together, they navigate a society full of tension between humans and magical creatures. The series explores themes of prejudice, power struggles, and forbidden love, set against a rich Victorian-inspired backdrop filled with mystery and fantasy.
I know it's hard to swallow. I don't know if I've been here tomorrow.
Taking the 5th spot is Outlander.
The life that I had.
Blending historical drama with fantasy, Outlander follows Claire Randall, a World War II nurse who mysteriously time travels to 18th century Scotland. As she navigates her new reality, Claire finds herself torn between 2 worlds and 2 men, her 20th century husband and an 18th century Scottish warrior. The show weaves fantasy and romance with political intrigue, historical conflicts, and supernatural elements.
No, don't do that!
At number 4 is The Sandman. Based on Neil Gaiman's critically acclaimed comic series, The Sandman tells the story of Morpheus, the personification of dreams. After being imprisoned for over a century, Morpheus escapes and sets out to restore order to his realm, the dreaming, which has fallen into chaos. The series touches on philosophical themes of human nature, destiny, and the power of dreams, while offering a visually stunning and intricate world of fantasy.
Mind.
Coming in at number 3 is The Mandalorian.
What do we stand for?
Based on Neil Gaiman's critically acclaimed comic series, The Sandman tells the story of Morpheus, the personification of dreams. After being imprisoned for over a century, Morpheus escapes and sets out to restore order to his realm, the dreaming, which has fallen into chaos. The series touches on philosophical themes of human nature, destiny, and the power of dreams, while offering a visually stunning and intricate world of fantasy.
What do we stand for?
While technically part of the Star Wars universe, The Mandalorian deserves a place in fantasy due to its adventurous mythic storytelling. The show follows Din Djarin, a lone bounty hunter, as he travels across the galaxy with his young companion Grogu, affectionately known as Baby Yoda. Set against a backdrop of space and planets, the series focuses on themes of loyalty, survival, and redemption, making it a fan favorite. At number 2 is Stranger Things.
Well, I've been chasing after something else.
Mixing sci-fi and fantasy, Stranger Things tells the story of a group of kids in a small town who discover a secret government experiment that has opened a portal to a dangerous alternate dimension known as the Upside Down. As supernatural forces begin to threaten their world, the kids, along with a telekinetic girl named Eleven, must fight back. The show blends 1980s nostalgia with elements of horror, adventure, and fantasy, creating an iconic series. And at number 1, of course, Game of Thrones, arguably the most popular fantasy series of all time. Game of Thrones is set in the fictional continents of Westeros and Essos, where noble families vie for power in a deadly game of thrones. The show is famous for its intricate plot lines, political intrigue, and shocking twists. It introduces audiences to a world full of dragons, magic, and myth, while exploring the darker sides of ambition, honor, and betrayal. Its complex characters and epic battles have cemented it as a fantasy masterpiece. And that's our list of the top 10 fantasy web series of all time. Have you watched any of these, or is there a favorite we missed? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cinesaga for more epic movie and series content. Until next time, keep exploring those magical worlds.